A glimpse in the past. Monolith year 49. Or people have hoping for like a happy ending? Like, yeah, defeating the Paintress wasn't gonna fix everything. So, like I said, too many loose ends. That's a Sephiroth moment.
You're okay.
They're so rough.
Alicia? Good, you're awake. Come downstairs.
Alicia. Yeah, hi guys, it's me. Oh, nice books. Nice books. At least I'm still very jumpy. I can run fast.
Come along now. I'm in Renoir's atelier.
Oh, I know exactly where that is. I remember all of the locations in this manor and what they're called. Every single one.
Alicia, quit dawdling. End of the corridor, you know where it is.
Cyrus, I would not want you in the library. Wait, you don't want me bouncing around smacking books with my ass? They fall over? We've created living paint.
Finally. Our little shadow is awake.
I'm just gonna take a second look at these paintings. I haven't seen that yet. Dog. Good boy. I'm gonna leave now. Goodbye. I wonder what that is. I haven't seen that before.
Our Our parents are quite the stubborn pair. They're still fighting each other inside the canvas. He has her imprisoned at the top of the monolith, and she has him trapped beneath. It's a stalemate. You're as bad as Aline. He's not Verso. He's a painted copy built from our mother's memories.
Yep.
You do well to remember that.
Yep. I was right.
Don't roll your eyes at me, sister dear. I know you're not a child, but you're not grown either. And too many in our family have lost all caution and sense of late.
Worried they've been inside the canvas for so long.
They've spent longer than this in other canvases. It's not that dire. Yes, I know. Maman's been in there for quite a while already. And Renoir is wasting time in there, trying to help someone who doesn't want his help. We have more urgent matters to attend to.
Continue. Can you help Mama?
Help her do what? Run away and hide? She's already succeeded there. Honestly,
Oh, it's
if
Lae'zel.
Aline wants to numb herself in the canvas, then let her. Grief is no excuse. We're all grieving. She's a grown woman, and she was the head of the Painters' Council. She failed her responsibilities. I don't have time to coddle her. And before Verso died, she would have said the same.
My other conquest without me even trying. That was more of just her being like, you kill people a lot. Let's do it. And I'm like, no, please. You help Papa?
I already have. Aline is more skilled than Renoir, but I've tipped the scales in his favor. I have my pets in place. She who controls chroma controls the canvas. I can't take her chroma, but I can keep it from returning to her.
That's why people slowly died every year, because they're all just paintings.
Yes, it's enough. It's
all
just a matter
imaginary.
of time. As she weakens, Renoir is able to erase her oldest creations, with the exception of her obscene fake family. She's made them immortal, but luckily, they're also quite useless.
Include questions.
I need you to take care of yourself while I'm gone. Don't be naive. The world doesn't stop simply because our family is in mourning. The conflict is spreading, and there are things I must do if we painters are to survive.
I want to
You will do
help.
nothing. You're too weak to do anything useful. You'd be a liability.
Gustave would disagree.
The writers used you against us once before. They won't hesitate to use you again.
Writers versus painters is probably like musicians too.
And I can't promise that I'll make the same choice Verso made. Verso traded his life for yours. I both love and hate him for that.
Oh.
The damn fool.
Okay, so now we know how the actual Verso died, just to save Alicia.
Although, if you really want to be useful, then enter the canvas and help Renoir. I need him back here sooner rather than later. I'll fight this war alone if I have to, but I'd really rather not. Can you handle that? Lest you forget, the only reason those two are in there is because your naivety cost Verso his life.
And the writers, painters, musicians, and other artsy people band together and fight the true enemy, AI. That comes next.
Good. Go to the canvas when you're ready, and repaint your throat when you're in there, before you completely forget how to have a conversation.
Okay, and that's how Mael was able to speak and everything.
Lest you forget, the only reason... Good. And
Enemy is people who use AI for evil. Evil. There's those childhood canvas where we used to play. Where he painted Eskia and Minoko. That's why we saw the Eskia doll. And that it confirms my theory that, yeah, this is all just kind of like painted stuff. Based on what we saw in the manor, like the train and everything. So, I don't know if the little kid thing that we saw was Verso, like his memories, but that's what I was assuming. Or my mom and Papa now fight. Clea's not right. Clea's right. It's my fault. I should help fix this. I do want to fix this. I do, if I can. Verso would have. Then it would be nice to talk and breathe again without pain. On my face being. That's the reason to do this. No, it's the right thing to do after everything I've caused. Into the canvas. Yes. Yeah, AI is not evil.
If we bring Maman out of the canvas, she'll try to return. We must hide the canvas.
Well reasoned. And such a clever hiding spot you've chosen.
Why can these people do this stuff? I don't know. Another mystery for us to solve.
She'll still find it, but I'm impressed. This only truly ends if you destroy the canvas. And that means stopping the final sliver of Verso's soul from painting.
What? LLM? LLM? Well, that was that eye thing again. Large language model.
See? That wasn't so hard. Wait. That's Aline's chroma. Stay calm. Don't let it take control of you. Calm, Alicia, or it'll paint over you. What an auspicious start. Well, you're about to be reborn in this world as one of Aline's creations. Have fun.
And she's reborn as Mael.
At least this will keep you out of trouble until I get back.
Epilogue. Alicia. Epilogue. What? Baby.
She's a girl. She's a girl. She's beautiful. What a lovely voice. My love, did you decide on a name?
Jeff.
Yes.
Jeff.
Oh, my darling girl. We have precious little time together. You'll never know us. But I want you to know that you are loved. I want you to know you're not alone. You will always be the beautiful child I held in my arms. You will smile the brightest smile. You will cry iridescent tears. You will know love, and you will know pain. You will know loss all too well, because we live in an unforgiving world. But you are strong, and you will survive. You will struggle, and you will learn. You'll find people to call your own, and you will shine as their guiding light. For you will change the world, and the people around you. You'll forever be our princess.
And the Alicia that we saw was just the one that Aline had made while she was in here.
I have decided on her name.
So Verso was actually Renoir trying to fix everything. And Renoir was just a clone too.
And her name will be...
Right? Jeff.
Maelle.
Damn it, it's not Jeff. Oh, I know. The aristocrat was Renoir. That's what it is. Yeah. Act 3 Mael. The aristocrat was the person that was Renoir, which is why the paintress looks like that and Renoir looks like that. It's the aristocrat. He finally finished Act 2. Huzzah. Hey, Verso. Actually, Shadowheart.
Alicia.
Actually, I prefer Mael.
I think I do too. But I'm not really Verso, and you're not really Mael, are you?
You're not Verso, no. You look and sound just like him, but you're you. I'm still Mael, though.
Oh, he's just the copied version. It was like, I hate all
You
this.
remember.
Yeah, the aristocrat is Renoir. Yeah.
I wanted to, but I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too. If I'd listened to Maman, if I hadn't trusted the writers, Verso would still be alive, and you
Wouldn't exist.
wouldn't be caught in the middle. Maman did a terrible thing, painting you into Verso's canvas, giving you his memories, pretending the fire only took me. But I'm glad you exist.
Your father was right to erase everyone is better this way.
Better for who? Verso would never have wanted his canvas gone. He loved Esquier and his gestrels and Grandis.
It was killing our mother. Staying here so long in a make-believe world with her make-believe family.
It's not make-believe. It's not. You're not to me. Papa's here. He'll help me fix Lumiere.
Will he?
Maman painted a rather unflattering portrait of him. He's much warmer than the Renoir, you know.
I bet.
Handed power Pictos acquired. Power to deal more than 9,999 damage.
Your father was the one erasing everyone. Why would he help repaint everything?
I hid the canvas before I entered, so Maman can't come back again. There's no need to erase the canvas anymore.
He'll want you to go home.
I'm not at risk like Maman. I haven't been in this canvas that long.
Been with me, Verso.
Besides, Papa has a soft spot.
Been with
for
me.
He'll listen.
Alright. I have my hair as it is. There's SK laying behind us, being SK. The real Mael. I like that outfit. I kind of feel like the real Mael, or I can get my hair back. Now I look like Alucard. I dig it. Bag it. Oh, we got new skills up here. Phantom Strike deals very high void damage to all enemies. Also gives 35% of a gradient charge. Deals high single target void damage 5 hits. Applies 1 burn per hit. Damage increased for each burn on the target. I can see that getting very stupid. Deals extreme single target void damage, one hit, removes self shields, and self applies defenseless. Okay. Well, note you can't read real in a way that means royal. Ooh. Ooh. Painted power. Breaking attack. We need to put this on so we can learn it immediately. Otherwise I will probably lose my mind. I don't really need that right now. Let's put on something a little bit higher. It's more oomph. Hey, wait a minute. Look, their icons are still here, guys. Hold up. What's up with that? Hmm? Those icons shouldn't be there anymore. Spoilers. Spoilers. I mean, of course the characters are going to come back. But let's be reasonable here, guys. Tail's not with you anymore. Can I go to Pigtail's second chance for now? No! For now, it says. We have to find their, you know, bodies and exhume them, I guess. Finally, I can see how much damage I can do with my elbow. I'm gonna crack the sound barrier. No more of this 9,000 damage. Hoo-ha. Hold on, I'm gonna just keep hopping through the streets, though. And didn't they say what Miles' name meant before with Verso? Right? Oh, the Abyss. Nice. Yeah, okay, so I was right. Yeah, this is Renoir. Yeah, okay, cool. I called it. I mean, the vision showed it at some point, too. I just had to think about it, but I'm like, yeah, isn't that just Renoir? This is what Renoir wanted, because, you know, he wanted to break her out. Plus, he was in the manor, and he was not trying to hurt Mael, so he knew. Called him the aristocrat. There he is. Huzzah.
Papa.
I was confused. Oh, yeah, I kept saying aristocrat and it was curator. My bad.
You're safe.
My bad. I meant curator every time I'd say that. It was a
I
mistake.
told you to stay home.
Technically, my body's at home.
Oh, I should have done the
Some
frame
of
rate cap.
Elene's finest work. I regret that it caused you so much pain. What Elene did was unfair to you most of all. Please, accept the Descendre family's apologies. I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but perhaps that's the outcome we both desire.
You know, this is kind of making me think of Sanabi.
I'm proud of you. Getting your mother out of the canvas was not easy. Once we erase the canvas, we won't have to worry anymore.
She's home now. Why?
You know your mother. Verso painted this canvas. It contains a piece of his soul. She'll never willingly part with it.
No.
For the sake of the living, we must part with the dead.
No, Papa. See, I hid the
She
canvas.
will always find it. This is our only opportunity, while she's too sick from her prolonged descent into the canvas to return.
No. Papa. Papa, please. This is Verso's only canvas. You can't destroy the last piece of him that we have. This is my home now. You can't just decide.
You're home? After all that with your mother, you want to stay?
know how little remains of my life outside.
Alicia, you'll die. You've already been here longer than you should.
But...
No. Look at me, I said no. I am not letting my daughter risk her life. Alicia.
I'm not, Mum. I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I know full well you will, and I am not doing this again!
No! Papa, what are you...
It's time to go home.
Well, so much for him being more understanding. By the power of paint, I say nay. Hi, Minoko.
Verso, come on. Come on.
Clef, I love the undo button. This is great. I will bring back my other friends. The power of paint. Save as is great. Because like it was explained to the Gomage, her powers were getting weaker because her chroma was being limited by, what was it? I can't remember her name, the girl on the outside. Something. There.
I did it so easily. What am I doing wrong?
Don't be discouraged. It's only been a day since you remembered your paintress side.
Clay, yeah, Clay. Thank you, guys.
Leaving you.
Remember them.
Those who come after. Wait, do you think if we go to Gustav's burial site, we can get his painting?
About verisimilitude. It's about essence. Truth of who they are. Your father made the axles, right? She who plays with wonder, he who guards truth with lies. They're the essence of your mother and your brother.
Pretty.
How did we got marched?
We turned into exfoliating gel.
Mael, your hair.
Yeah, I'm Sephiroth now. Maelleroth.
We have much to talk about.
So you were her daughter? And you were a paintress too?
And none of you are real.
Right?
But you are real, because you exist and you have feelings and hearts.
And you You knew this whole time! You fucking coward! You betrayed us! We trusted you!
You can bring them back too. Yeah? Everyone we've lost.
Yeah, but I need chroma and Papa controls all the chroma in the canvas.
No. Not all of it. The expeditioners. The ones killed by Nevrons. Gustav noticed their chroma remains in their bodies. They never dissipated. Like the Gamage.
It's old chroma and not pure. It won't be like bringing the two of you back, but we could use it in other ways.
Time for the greatest expedition in history.
Expedition 711. Wowie, that was a lot, huh? Crazy day we're having. What a day. Can Expedition 711 bring back snacks? Man, I hope so. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Where did Minoko go when everyone gomaged? Minoko hard chillin'. I guess he could just exist in the painting because reasons. Yeah, he was just chilling along with SKA. They're just vibing. Alright, I'm back. So I noticed something. This story is beautiful in the fact that it is about a grieving mother and her not being able to accept loss and wanting to keep the memory of their son alive, and a bunch of other things that deal with grieving and loss, which is also just apparent in the way that the game plays that before that anyway too. It's kind of a beautiful story, isn't it? And even if you know, like, oh, well, this world's all pain, who cares? It's like, people clearly care. The mom does. And that's the whole point of the story. And Maelle cares because she was affected in the fire. She can't speak anymore. She's missing an eye. Face is all disfigured. Like, that's basically what the whole game is about. Nothing has changed. The stakes are still basically the same. In fact, by stopping the paintress and then sort of taking over for her, we are now bringing back life to the world since she was running out. Of course, everyone back home is dead, but that's temporary.
Oh, everyone's mad at you.
Are you?
Iskia can be sad, or bad, or even rad, but never, ever mad. Bad things happen when we get mad.
Oh, I know.
But I can never be mad at you.
Oh, I think this is fantastic. And I saw some people who were very like taken aback by how Act 2 ended and very confused by the story, but I'm like, I love this. This is like it so many takes on like loss and death and grief. It's fantastic.
Save it. I don't need your mea culpa. You did what you felt you had to. Of course, you were wrong. But, oh well.
I thought you'd be more upset.
I was. I got over it. Everything I knew about our world is wrong. And you know what? I don't care. 'Cause death isn't death anymore. And that means I can see my husband again.
CL.
Oh, please. I'd sacrifice you in a heartbeat to get him back. So, I understand. We're good.
I think the whole everything has been inside a painting trips people up. Yeah, and then that makes people think like, oh, there's no stakes then. None of this is real. They should just get rid of the painting. It's like, it's deeper than that. And doing that just is very selfish.
Thank you.
As long as you help me bring Pierre back, you owe me.
Because now you're dealing with people who are alive. It's like when people, okay, I'm not going to go into too many spoilers, but people got upset at the ending of Dawn Trail for the same reason. I'll say that much.
You got it.
And I was on the verge of tears during that, so yeah, my take on it was very different.
Lune.
I was right not to trust you.
And what would you have done in my position?
I wouldn't have betrayed my expedition. I would have warned them that everyone they cared about was about to be erased. That they were about to be erased. I would have told them the truth. Because after everything we've been through, we deserved that.
So you'd choose your expedition over your mother?
That's your problem. You think in false dichotomies. It wasn't an either-or situation. Other solutions were possible if you'd only trusted us enough to ask.
Knowing what you know now, would you have helped me force my mother out of the canvas? I don't apologize for saving her. But I am sorry I broke your trust. And I will do everything I can to help bring everyone back.
I guess we'll see.
Not to say I told you so, but I do believe that I did, in fact, tell you so. Thanks for the support.
Was it worth it? What will you do now?
I'll do my best to earn their trust back.
Quite a steep hill to climb.
And I'll keep this suit on. Oh wait, hold on. I'll do 100. Yeah. If that causes it to break down, I'll do 60. Hi. Hi. Nice. We found 6 of 9. What's my monitor refresh rate? It is 120.
We have to push Papa out of the canvas before he erases everything.
I'm surprised he hasn't already.
He's been weakened by his battle with Maman. That's probably why he hasn't come after us. But it won't stop him for long.
If you and your father keep fighting, you risk breaking the world again. Another fracture, but this time, it might be you trapped inside the monolith.
What's the alternative?
Maybe you should go home.
Verso.
You're fighting each other, but you're all doing the same thing.
No.
Eileen wants her son back. Renoir wants you and Eileen back. You want Gustave back. The cycle we needed to break wasn't the gommage. It's your family's cycle of grief. Our whole world carries the burden of your family's grief.
We can knock it down more then, just in case. To avoid causing it to explode. Besides, 60 FPS doesn't really make that much of a difference. It's not like I'm going, oh, the frames, because it's still just like, no, it still looks nice. I was tired, so went to bed. The febro discomfort has me awake again. Fibro. It means a double dose of Zyros today. Aw. Get some good rest. Oh, I can upgrade everything here now. Now that the curator is gone. Or Renoir. I feel better soon. I never found where these two things were. I need to go find them, wherever they are. Challenges. Limit maximum damage. Enemy life multiplier. Oh, clearly, let's just set it to 100 more. This requires you to use a build that revolves around shields. I wonder what that would look like. Has 1 burn per hit. Damage increased for each burn on the target. I am grabbing this because that sounds like it's going to be ridiculously strong. I'm also going to put this... Leave it off for now. As we've seen, there's more ways to apply burning, but yeah. Oh. The key to my burn build. Watch everything burn. Right in the journal of Gustav's apprentices. I feel like it's a bit messed up. You have Mael burning during fights as she was in a house fire. Mael finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing Gustav's journal to honor his memory. Cares about everything, the painters, Aline, Renoir. No matter what happens, the truth will be written somewhere. She's sure that when she brings the apprentices back, they will want to read this story. I don't know about that. It might break their minds. I feel like it's more coming to terms with it, and also just it makes sense that her the fire is linked to her like that. Because even then, like when I was thinking about it, when I saw Alicia and I was like, oh, she looks like Mael, but her face is burned. Mael's attacks are mostly fire based. They're connected somehow, and it has to deal with that. I was like, that's nice. At least to me. Create the greatest expedition in history. Check up on the others.
Nice hair.
Oh, yeah. That.
I can't believe there's another world out there. A world I'll never get to see.
I'm sorry. I didn't. My memories. I would have told you if I'd known.
That's why she was always just like, what is all this? Why is this all so familiar to me?
Don't apologize. You were trapped too. You lived among us. You're one of us. Even if you're also one of them.
It's so weird. I have memories of 2 childhoods. 2 homes. 2 Lumiere.
You're not an orphan anymore. You just found your family. Don't you want to be with them?
I love my family.
That's why she wanted to desperately get out of Lumiere. Yeah.
They're all gone. In one way or another. And you're my family too. So are Gustav and Emma. And I didn't see it at the time, but all the families who took turns taking care of me.
Mael. This is a lot to take in.
Yeah. But for the first time in a long time, I have hope.
You're my family too. Verse over in the corner like, man. Hey, kind of his own fault. His family loved her, but she didn't even know them. Didn't get so much as a note, I guess. Yeah. No, I was making a joke about them going back and doing this, but they're doing it. At least they're not making me do it myself. So you know what? I'm happy. My FPS is getting gommaged. At least the FPS is okay. I gommage, you gommage, we, he. He, they, homage. Can you guys all sing the song? Hello, expeditioners. You must now build an army to defeat Renoir.